I've been doing a lot of talking on life extension and new technologies, human upgrades, gene doping, all the fun stuff that I love so much. And every time the question of price comes up. One of the comments I got on my last video from Dev Tamagi was, I'd hate to imagine how much it'll cost. And I've had a lot of other people that I talk to say, oh yeah, but only the rich are going to be able to afford it, so we shouldn't do that. I understand their sentiment, thinking that, gosh, if only the rich can afford it, it's not fair. So we need to try and make life fair. What? Okay. My argument has been in the past, and I'll make it again here, about technologies and why, and even though only the rich can afford it, why it still needs to be done. Saying that, oh, only the rich will be able to afford this medical technology or this upgrade, so it's not going to be fair, so we just shouldn't let anybody do it. That's the most ridiculous fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Oh, it's not fair. Oh. No shit, it's not fair. It was never designed to be fair. There was never any design. You're lucky you've got life in your body now. Does not have anything to do with fairness. But that aside, I actually think it is fair, personally. And not fair in the way most people think, oh, you get two and I get two. You get two and I get two. Not that fair. It's fair because the wealthy have the resources to invest in these technologies, and we don't. We being the poor, me, I'm butt-sucking poor. So there is no way I'm going to be able to invest any money in designing a neural nano interface so that I can upload information directly to my brain. Sorry, I don't have the wallet for it, so nobody gets it. Neener, neener. The rich do have the money. The wealthy, the famous, the sports heroes, these people that are making embarrassing amounts of money in highly competitive fields. They have the resources to put towards this. The example I give is the cell phone. I don't know if most of you were around when the cell phone first came out, but the original cell phones, other than being as big as a tank, I remember seeing people walking around, not many, but there were a few people walking around with those silver aluminum briefcases that had their phone in it. It cost them, and these are the ones that weren't in a car, but it cost them thousands of dollars to buy this cell phone, and it cost them hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month to just use it. Only the rich could afford it. So would your argument still be that, oh, if only the rich could afford it, we shouldn't look into this technology? Think about it. Because today, because of the fact that the wealthy invested their money first because they could afford to, and they wanted it, sure, they're rich, why not? But they invested their money, you now benefit. Us poor people now benefit because of what the rich invested in. Is that fair? I guess initially no. The rich got the first ones. They got to carry around the cell phone as big as a friggin' truck. Good for them. Personally, I didn't even want one of those. But now they're giving cell phones away in boxes of Cracker Jacks. So, at what point are you thinking there's no fairness? In medical technologies, only the wealthy are going to be able to afford to live forever when those technologies come out. Really? Well, if only the wealthy could afford to live forever, well then only the wealthy will be left. But that's not how it's going to happen. Just like the cell phone, the wealthy will be the pioneers. They will be the ones that can afford to do ridiculous things and spend ridiculous amount of money for things that may not work. The sports hero is going to be the one that's making millions of dollars a year that can afford to have these upgrades to make them stronger and faster and potentially kill them early. They're paying to be our guinea pigs. Good on them. I don't care how much it costs today. In 10 years, it'll be practically free. If not free, then affordable to the masses. So, me saying this isn't going to make much difference, but God damn it, it's not about fairness. It's about getting the fucking technology. Move on from that argument.